When there's something weird in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? Okay, pretty excited about this one. We've got a Ghostbusters themed lair. This one is Ghostbusters Slimer, and it's all about him, and he's going to be the mimeoplasm in this one. And yeah, it's a whole lair featuring cards that can go in this lair as well. So it's one of those where we get a legendary creature and a bunch of cards that are the same color, so they can all fit in the deck. This is going to be part of a new Superdrop called Can't Totally Save. Probably not going to be that safe. Let's take a look. First card up, we've got Slimer, Voracious Apparition, or the mimeoplasm. This card's seen a few reprints, so it's kind of come down into the bulk range. It's 14 cents in the non-foil, 42 cents in the foil. Last saw it 5 months ago, ranked pretty low at 61.81 on EDH Rec rank. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. This is a cool card. It's fun to build around for sure. Not a ton of people play it as their commander, but hey, maybe you Ghostbuster fans will find a new reason to take another swing at this commander. Next up, we've got Trickbind, or Slimed. This is a $16 card, $95 in the foil. Oh my god. This hasn't seen a reprint since Future Sight, or no, not Future Sight. Future Sight is the frame. This hasn't seen a reprint since Time Spiral 18 years ago. Oh man. How time flies. The Future Sight frame, really retro at this point. We're almost 2 decades to that. Ranked 5770. Not a ton of people play Trickbind. It's not an effect that people want to dedicate a whole entire slot to. Usually, if someone is trying to run things to cancel triggered abilities, it's Tail's End or something like that. But hey, it's a great reprint because we've literally never had one before. And this one is Ghostbusters themed, so I'm into it. Next up, we've got Slimer's Feast, or Windfall. Always needs a decent reprint. We've had 13 of them, but it's still a $2 card, $6 in the foil. Last saw it a couple months ago. Ranked really high on EDH Rec. I think this is my favorite art of the lair. Just him chowing down. But yeah, Windfall. This is a solid card. Glad to see it. Next up, we've got Escape Containment, or Incarnation Technique. This is my favorite reanimation spell. It's sitting at $8 in the foil. I remember when I used to recommend this card as like a budget. Hey, definitely everyone go buy Incarnation Techniques for like $1. Now it's $8. We haven't seen it in 3.5 years, so that's probably why. Also, this will be the first foil printing of this. Again, this is the first reprint, so we've got 2 first reprints in this layer, which is really exciting. My only critique for this card is that it's really blue looking despite being a black card. If you like it, that's great. You're allowed to. I'm not your mom. It's ranked 2820 on EDH Rec. It's honestly lower than it should be. Everyone should be playing this card. Maybe not for $8, but when this card was $2, you all should have been playing it, and now is your chance to get it again if you like Ghostbusters. Finally, wrapping up this layer is Pernicious Deed, the only card somehow that didn't get a Slimer-themed name, but I don't make the rules, so okay. $5 in the non-foil, $12 in the foil. Seen 4 reprints. Last saw it 2 months ago in Mystery Booster 2. So chances are you probably didn't see it, since I don't know how many of you actually went out and bought Mystery Booster 2. But yeah, this is a solid card. This card doesn't see a ton of play, ranked 39.73, but it's a solid reprint, and in terms of financial value, this layer has got it going on. So let's talk about it from the stats side. We've got, for the non-foil singles price, we've got $30.08. Just kind of creeping over that, hey, this layer is actually worth some money, which is great. You know, this still gets it a 5. I love seeing layers that you can actually get your money's worth. Plus, it's Ghostbusters themed, which is great. If you don't like Ghostbusters, you probably just haven't watched it enough, so you should go watch it. Just watch the first one, maybe the second one. Second one's okay, but just watch the first one. For the foil singles price, we've got $105 here. This is crazy pants. Trickbind is not worth $100 in the foil, especially not the Slimer one. This is scarcity foil. Again, we've never had a reprint of it, so don't think you're gonna get $100 worth of foil by buying this. I'm just giving you the prices as they're in the system. That's what they are, but please take this with a grain of salt. It's not $105. So let's go to the ratings. We've got a 5 here for the financial value for the foils. Again, it's not $105. It's good, but it's not that good. Playability is a 2. While we've gotten some awesome reprints in here that we haven't seen in ages, no one plays these cards these days because they're so old. Not to say that you can't play them, they're still solid cards, they just don't see as much play. That's why this rating is a 2 out of 5 and not like a 4 out of 5. Art, I gave a 3. I really like it. I think it looks great. I think it captures the heart of Slimer. These cards look awesome, except for our Incarnation Technique. That one's a little too blue, but you know, nitpicking. I think the Windfall is the best looking of them all, so I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna hold back my bias and keep this as a 3. This is probably the most like medium layer that I'm very excited to buy. Nothing changes on the non-foil side. Again, this layer actually has non-foil value, which is huge, so that gets a 5 there. Playability stays at 2, and art stays a 3. So how does this line up for the totals? Well, we've got a 4 in the foil and a 4.5 in the non-foil. We've got a +1 to both because it's an outside IP that I love. And we've got a -0.5 point for the foil layer only, just because there is a scarcity foil and I don't like that. So that's how we adjust the layers. What does this mean for me? Well, I'm going to buy a few of these because I think they're great. I think I want to play with one, and I think I want to give these away to gifts to my friends that don't like Ghostbusters, so that maybe they'll watch Ghostbusters and have a reason to open this layer. Anyways, we've got a couple more layers. As I said earlier, they've kind of previewed 2 already, but they don't have official names yet. As soon as they give us like the confirmation, hey, this is really a layer, I will go ahead and put out those videos. But yeah, that's the only reason we're holding off on those 2, but you'll see them soon probably because this layer comes out on the 30th, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Past that, I think I've got another Dustmorn video coming out, and we'll be doing Dustmorn EVs. So if you want to see any of that stuff, please subscribe and let me know down below if you're a big Ghostbusters fan, or if you're not but you're still going to buy it. Let me know what you're doing in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.